What's up, guys? What's up, world? What's up, family? Welcome back to my YouTube channel as your boy Chris Miniko. Today, I'm just here and I'm just exploring the way the nature is just beautiful, the way things are just looking green. When I see this, I really love it so much and I feel amazing. So today, I just have a lot of stuff that we want to share together and see some natural and beautiful things that are taking place from East Africa, Kenya here, guys. So you can see the place where I am. You can see I'm being surrounded with a lot of maize and some green plants around me. You know, guys, this is the time of harvesting the maize from Kenya. You can see even this maize, they're just looking very dry. They are ready for harvesting. But this one, I don't think yet, they are not yet ready for harvesting. So guys, today I have a lot of stuffs that I wanna tell you and we wanna share together. Like, guys, oh, you can see that beautiful sun. Do you see the way it is? Very beautiful sun. So it's almost, the sun is setting down from my side, but when I see that sun, I really feel very happy because sun is very important. First of all, let me say the sun is very important. Like, for my health, the sun is important. I remember one day my teacher taught me that we get vitamin D from the sun, and it helps us even our bones to be strong. So if you really like hiding inside the house sometimes, can you try to be outside and bask for the sun, because sun is just healthy in your body. And the way I see that sun, guys, I want to give you some brief history about the sun that I'm talking about. You can see the way it is. My grandfather told me that that sun, it was, I don't know if it is true or if it's false, but that's the story from my grandfather. My grandfather told me that sun was near human being, and that time was not really burning like nowadays. So because of people, they just believe that, my grandfather told me that they just used to eat the sun. I don't know if it's true or false. They just used to eat the sun like a meat. Is it true? Me, I really ask myself a lot of questions. This grandfather was really lying to me, or it was true? I don't know it is true, or but I think this was a story. So he told me that they usually used to eat the sun. So the sun, one day, it became hungry because many people, they just eat it a lot. That's why you see it went very far away. So that's the African soul is like my mom one day lied to me, told me one thing that when guys, African soul are just funny. One day I tried to ask my mom, where did you get me from? And my mom said that it's the aeroplane that dropped me in Kenya. So this is like wonders, guys. How comes the aeroplane can drop me in this amazing country like Kenya? You can see the way it is. Very amazing. Like the place where I am. This place is looking like a valley. If you realize and see, it looks like a valley. And down there you can see is like we have a dam down there. So it looks like a valley. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful place. You can just have a view. And that place was seeing from that far away there. That is a very digital upcoming hotel from my side. So I think this place is very developed, but it's very far away from Aymara place. Aymara is, I think, is very far away, but this place is very developed because it is the way you are seeing this place is looking green and everything. We are just near the tarmac road from that side there. So I think this place is very beautiful the way you see it. And you can see our roads, guys, the way they look like, we call them shortcuts. This is what we shall use for doing our stops in the village. We use them like shortcuts. You can see the way they are looking, very thin, small in size. Do you see these roads, the way they are looking? Can you see like this one? The way it is just looking like, and the fun and all the good thing about this road, they were seeing them. That one was seeing from the back. The safari, and sometimes they just usually used to walk through this place you are seeing. You can see. And without forgetting, big shout out to all my subscriber guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as your boy Chris. And the way I told you guys, if you just remember very well, I told you that this month end time I will just head to Tanzania. But I'm very sure that 6 I'll just be in Tanzania. I just really like repeating this several times. So what I was just waiting, it is I think is already. And if you want to support me for anything that you see it is good from your side, you can get me through Patreon. And today I'm gonna post there the link. When you just support me, I'm gonna use that your support for buying even bundles and even getting things like small foods and other stuffs. So that purposes of saying like that. So you can see guys, I'm still exploring the life here. Oh, you can see nowadays the village is improving because we are just fencing. You can see a lot of fencing, and there's some nice cow that are just grazing there. We're having a white cara, white and black. They are just looking beautiful. What? The good thing about the village, you never miss the animals. So when you see the animal in the village, like me, we just believe it's the part of the beauty in our place. Because like my community, we really like keeping the cows, goat, sheep. You can see what I was saying about. I'm doing a lot of stuffs the way I told you. We just get even compost manure. I think I want to show you to this video. I want to show you the compost manure, and I'll try to explain for you some important of compost manure that I'm talking about. And do you know that the compost manure sometimes even you can just use them to give your hens. So because they make something like jiggers. I don't know if you are aware about that, but they're just very, very important compost. I think I'll just show you. I'm gonna show you to buy on this video today. I'll try to show you. Can you see the way the sun is beautiful, yellowish in color? What amazing! What amazing! So this is the way this place is looking, and the way I told you guys, I really repeat several. Go and check me in Patreon, guys, because that's the only place that even in the Patreon I'm gonna show you the way I'll just do my preparation going to Tanzania. That's the place where I will just post the video about how I'm just heading to Tanzania, the way I'm preparing. So if you need to see the way I'm preparing going to Tanzania, go and check me in Patreon. I think the link is on my YouTube there. You can just subscribe and see what I'm just doing and what I'm talking about. So I want to pass this way, guys. This is the way I'm passing, at least to go and show, to view for you some amazing. Do you see the way they are, and the bees are just near? Wow. Do you see, guys? So these are some natural trees in the village. Some are medicine, some are just food. Can you see the way this place is just looking awesome? Very beautiful. This is the way I'm passing, guys. You can see some bricks from that side. This one you call it the lake. This was our traditional lords. That's our grandfather. They just usually used it to go and take the animals for grazing and for the purpose of drinking water. So the way you're seeing this place, when you go like that way, you're gonna meet the river on that other side. You can see it the way it is. Very ordinary one. Very, very, very ordinary. And the fun thing, guys, the way you see this place was a very, very serious bush. But nowadays things have just changed in the village. I think even village life is just improving. Like, guys, the way you see this place, it was really a serious bush. Even during the night, you could never pass along this place. So you can just have an evidence from this side, the way it is. It was a serious bush, and the way you see this place, the way it's looking, yeah, now you can call it a lord. It was just being made by so the people who just making this lord, it was our grandfather, and they used their free hands by digging using the jembes to dig, to make such kind of a road I'm talking about. You can see the way it is, very old, very shapeless. You can see it's very shapeless, by the way, surrounded with some beautiful plants, and almost it's in the bush. You can even hear some sound of the birds, so giving us a good evidence that this place is it is a lily bush, and it was a very serious bush. But nowadays people are just living near this place, so I think these things are just changing in the village. Can you see the way it is, guys? Nowadays even vehicles that are just passing here. This is a wonderful thing. Oh, can you see those birds? Don't know if you can see them. I don't know. Do you see those birds? Oh, they're jumping. So that's the life of the village, guys. So you can see the way it is. So guys, I'm still passing and heading this way. So hey guys, I was talking about something and I've just met with what I was saying. So let me show you guys. You can see this is an manure. So if you notice inside, there's some small insect. They look like worms, like jiggers, like worms. So do you know these? They are good food for the hens to eat. So when you put them together, you compost them like a compost manure. You put them like in a bucket. You can just use a bucket, putting them together. Then you cross for like 5 days. Then when you just open, you see a lot of jiggers. You can say like they look like jiggers. I don't know if me. I don't know. They look like jiggers, but let us say like worms. You just found a lot of worms inside of that bucket, and those worms, they are just good for the hens. If you want your hens to be healthy, to produce a lot of eggs, and to give you to be healthy, having a lot of nice meat, so you can use these cow dungs for, these are good. I think you have learned something from this cow dung, and I want to show you by the experience. So I will show you. So that's the one. When you just put them together, they could, I told you, you can use them to make the worms for the chickens. Chickens, they really like eating worms. If you don't know, if you are just a hen keeper, you can just use them like the way I told you. So this is the way I'm heading and approaching to my homeland. But you can see the way this place it is. And there's a lot of birds from this place. What? Jumping up and down. Birds are just good. And that's why we just believe that you're not allowed to clean all the bushes like in the village, because when you clean all the bushes, even the birds, they cannot get the place where to live. Like the forest is the home of the birds and all wild animals. So can you hear that sound of that bird? The way it is very nice. I think I want to use this way, heading home. Do you know, guys, that there's no any beautiful life like African village life? Because African, we just live in a natural way. You can see, and it's very unique. The way I think other countries are just living like US. The way I live, like repeating several times. The way we just make our building, planting our crops, the way we harvest them. We harvest using our free hands. Like when I go to Tanzania, I want to show you the way they just harvest what you call rice. I will just show you, and they just dig for a very huge land, and they just do harvesting by using the free hands, not machines. So I think I'll just show you everything from that side. You can just see I'm just near my homeland, but I told you everything here is about green, 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 green ever. It's a natural life, and Do you know, guys? There's one thing, like do you know that even the way African we just eat our foods is very different with other people, because in Africa here we just gather together, big brothers, you big together, sisters they together, and parents just sit together. Then we eat the food in one table. And you even there's one fun thing that I want to share with you. When I was young, we usually used it to share one, let me say, is it even one cup of the porridge? We could just even share for 2 people or 3 people, only one cup of the porridge. And even the plates, we could just use to share one plate, like 5 people. And one ugari, we call it, in Swahili call it sima. So the mixture of flour with some water, we just call it in Swahili sima, and we like call it ugari. So both are Swahili words. So that one we just usually to use to eat like 20 people one plate, and we just use it to share. We just use it to share together, like brothers and sisters. And we have our traditional life, like circumcision. During the time of circumcision, like the way I remember the time I was being circumcised. So people, they just come to our homeland, and they just tried to share the food. And I think African lifestyle is very, very unique and different with other people's. Like guys, like in Africa, like in my tribe, when you just been circumcised, we must make you must invite people, like around all community, to come and celebrate about your circumcision. I don't know about your place. Do you really do that? But in my homeland here, by the evidence, we just make the invitation for the people, you invite them, then they just gather together for celebration of your circumcision. Like most so like men's, when you just circumcise men's, we must make the invitation to invite people to come and celebrate for the circumcision. I don't know from your place, are you doing the same thing, like the way you are doing in the village here? So you can tell me in your comment section, tell me about what I'm talking about. So that's what some things that is that's natural in our place, all in Africa. We have our own way of playing the music, our traditional music, the way we just make them from even the trees, using the skill of the animal, making drums and other kind of things. So that's the natural way of Africa, the way we just use it to live. And I'm approaching to my home, guys. This is my homeland, like the way you know it very well, the home of guavas and other stuffs. I was just meandering around this beautiful compound homeland. Oh guys, English is not what I'm saying, compound. Hey, it's like, this is the field where we just put the bricks. You can see them from that side there. So this is the bricks field, the way it is. You can see the way it is. So this is my homeland, natural home. And you can see the home of guavas trees, the way you know it very well. A lot of guavas trees surrounding everywhere. With some beautiful animals. And guys, what? Now in my place here is very dry. Very, very dry. Very, very, very dry. And I don't know even if you're gonna get the rain. And dryness is the part of the poverty. So I think, I don't know, people now they're just using irrigation for my place here. It's good to give you some brief data about our place, what's taking place. So you can see the way the animals are just looking here. I think they have just seen me and are just standing upright. Like they want to tell me something, maybe. Like this one, can you see the way it is behaving? What's up? And it is learning. So guys, today I don't have a lot of things to share or to talk about. So what I want to say, let us meet in our next video. We'll just show you a lot of amazing things from Africa here and Africa village life. It is just amazing and I really love it. And I'm proud of Africa and I'm proud for all the world. What I can say, please just subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And don't forget that I told you this month I wanna head to Tanzania anytime, anytime. Yet I was really talking about this several times, but the time have just reached. Then I wanna go to Tanzania. I don't think that date 6 I will be in Kenya. I will be in Tanzania. So if you need to give me any kind of the support, the way to you can just check in Patreon, and you can tell me even in the comment section if you have any support to me. You can reach me out and tell me for anything that you want to support me with, like buying of bundles. That's why I really consist saying that. I really repeat that, saying that subscribe to my Patreon. At least you'll help me even to get some bundles, and because they are not going to stay with my mom. I will leave my mom in the village here. So I'll just go there because of you, to show you some beautiful things and to experience the life together in Tanzania. More so, I told you I will just imagine the villages. I will go deep, 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 deep in the villages to share the nature and the beautiful things from Tanzania, to experience their life together. So guys, let me end my video here saying that let us meet in the next video. Bye from East Africa, Kenya. Here is your boy Chris Muniko. Bye.